MediaMonstersUnlimited.com.
And to go to another country and play is just an amazing experience because you learn about the different cultures, food, travel, living accommodations, and basically playing internationally is just not easy. You go through many things, but let's not forget getting to that point to even play professional basketball is a whole other highlight within itself as we go through it. Talk about this, we just want to let people know that every experience, every exchange is different, and no matter what your story is, hard work, preservation, dedication, determination are the only keys that you can use to get through. Welcome to the IBC International Ballers Club. How's everyone doing? My name is Torey Thomas, and welcome to the IBC International Ballers Club. Right now, I have a special guest with me, my man from hometown White Plains, New York, Spencer Smith. I want to introduce you. Thanks for coming on the show. First episode, got my man on the show. We're going to talk about different trials and tribulations, success stories in the life of basketball. And one, we're going to start with Spence. Spence, where are you from? Tell me about yourself.
From White Plains, New York. I was born in Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
Pretty much raised up here. I started playing basketball from Brooklyn in the parks, and I just grew to love it and continued it up here when I came.
Okay. So when did you first start playing ball?
Well, I started on the Fisher-Price hoops at home, and then in a league-wise, not until I got to middle school, I really, officially played under the whistle.
Okay.
And I just gained a passion for it, and wanted to continue it as long as I possibly could.
All right, that's great. So your high school career, you played at White Plains High School. How was that experience?
It was probably changed my life playing. I started in 9th grade for Coach Avery, and he taught me the fundamentals of basketball. He's probably one of the most influential coaches I had because he pretty much went from playing in the streets or playing outside to doing the right technical things. Then I played for Coach Mayfield, and he basically hammered everything that Coach Avery taught us, and he taught us, the keys to the game, how to think the game and play the game the right way. Right. And we had a very successful high school career. I had a very successful high school career. We had a great team. My senior year, we ended 21-3. It was probably the best record at White Plains for some years. We lost in the championship, but it was a great year, and I got to play some great guys too. So it was a great experience.
Definitely. It sounds great. What is a memorable situation, or how you have any memories, one or two memories from your high school career playing?
Well, a positive one I had was we beat Mount Vernon, which was one of our biggest rivals. That was like the team that, it's the team you had to play your A game for because they always had great players.
Definitely.
It was our senior day, so we had the gym was packed, only standing room. They shut the school down after school, so we actually got to beat them. So that was just a great moment for us as a school and as our friends. We can always look back and remember that. And another one was our senior. Like I said, we lost our championship game, but it was in the county center, and that's like the biggest arena to play in Westchester, and we had a packed gym. It was early in the morning. It was like 10 o'clock game, but everybody was there. We ended up losing, but that loss, helped in the long run, throughout. I guess it's like a life lesson, I guess they would say. But, I didn't see it at the time, but, looking back on it, and even going back to the county center today, that's one thing I'll never forget, the atmosphere. And
yes. So, to sum it up, like,
being born and raised in White Plains, and then you know the Mount Vernon rivalry is major. So I can attest to what you're saying and being there, and I know that that's a major thing. So County Center, White Plains, Mount Vernon, it's electrifying in the arena. 4,000 people filling the stands, and it's just one of those things. So I understand this memory, and high school careers were a stepping stone into makes you, the player that you want to be moving forward. So after your high school career, you graduated from White Plains High. What year did you graduate?
I graduated in 2007.
So 2007, and after that, where did you attend college?
I attended college at Takeo Post University, also known as Post University, from 2007 to 2011. I was
located in?
It's located in Waterbury, Connecticut. It's a very small private school. It's a Division II. So I was pretty much not a walk-on, but I had to earn my way onto the team. The team had, I believe, 7 seniors and 8 juniors and no freshmen. So I was one of 2 freshmen on the team, and I just had to work my way from not having like a big-time name or a scholarship. Just work my way up to potentially playing, starting, and whatnot. My first year, it was like a learning experience. I didn't start. I didn't play much games. I probably played 4 or 5 minutes a game. I worked my way into the starting lineup. In my sophomore year, I started, and I had a role on the team. By my junior year, I was starting and playing significantly, and same with my senior year.
Okay. So I think when people don't understand, the viewers, when he says that, he was possibly a walk-on in Division I and Division II, they give scholarships, full rides to attend a university or college. As a walk-on, you don't actually have a scholarship, but you can work your way on to the team and earn a scholarship, and that's what Spencer said that what happened for him, and that is a major accomplishment, because when you're a walk-on, you have no number. When you're a scholarship player, they know what number you are, they know everything. You have signed a letter of intent to attend the university. When you don't have the scholarship, you're a walk-on, no number, and to work your way from walk-on status to be a starter at any level is a great accomplishment. And like you said, this is something that started out from junior year, senior year. That's a lot of playing time that you get from growing. So what is the biggest development that you got from high school to college? What was something that was a transition? What was the hardest transition for you?
The hardest part is usually in high school you have a set time to practice. We practice, after school, 3 to 5 or 5 to 7. In college is pretty much you are on your own, but you need to have a time to get into the gym. So either we practice 6 o'clock in the morning, or we practice 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock at night, or whenever the gym is available. You're mandated to lift, run extra, get in the ice bath and tub, and make sure you see the trainers and stuff. You're more independent in college, and more is they ask a lot more of you, and at the same time you have to keep in your studies, and you have to maintain a grade point average to play, and also you have to compete against your teammates for playing time, because everybody wants to play. So it took me a while, and it takes probably a lot of people a while, even if you're not playing a sport, to get used to a routine, I guess. And that was the hardest part for me. It's just going from you have your parents to help you out to being completely on your own and dependent on yourself. So that was a learning process, but
yes.
helps.
So I know that process is a major process, because you have freedom to do what you want. You have to be disciplined, and that discipline is just what takes you to the next level. What starts you as a walk-on, that discipline gets you to be a starter if you take care. You have resources, but like you said, you don't have your mother, you don't have your father, you don't have your parents, nobody telling you that you need to go to school, that you should go to practice. You have to go to practice. You're mandated to do things on your own, and you need to be there. So from there, what was your keys to your game? If you said, what was your strengths of your basketball game? What are your strengths?
Well, coming out of high school, I was very good.
MediaMarketsUnlimited.com.